Hi everyone, and welcome to my Patreon page. It's a beautiful day out here in West Sussex, where I live in Petworth. So I brought the camera out in the woods. Thought I'd record a little video for my Patreon page. So I know a few of you know me already, but most of you don't. So just allow me to introduce myself. I'm Sam Massey Steele. I'm solely passionate about two things in life. One is photography and sort of videography, videos like this, media, everything like that. And the other is travel. Now I'm currently in my final year of university studying a photography degree, but I'll be finishing that in May. And I just thought I'd start a Patreon page because quite a few people I know recommended it to me and said it's the best place in the world for creators to create their work and create their photography. I've been fortunate enough over my I started when I was about 12, got sort of a love and a passion for photography when my stepdad gave me his first little Coolpix camera. Got really into that, and then I got passionate about travel when I was about 14. We went to Nepal. Since then I've been very fortunate, and I've also worked quite hard to try and ensure that my life is full of travel and that it allows me to have the freedom to take pictures and everything like that. So I started off, I went to Nepal, which was absolutely amazing. I'll get some images up here right next to me, or on the screen. So I started off in Nepal, that was amazing. I had 2 weeks, worked at a small village, did some charity there. Then I also went to Italy, went to Venice, Sorrento, beautiful places for photography, travel, also shipping, sort of getting photographs of the sea. It's just amazing. And then I've also been fortunate enough last year on my work experience, I went with a company, a charity called True Adventure, and I went with them to Vietnam. And I was thankful enough to be a documentary photographer, so I was able to document the entire expedition, which is what they hired me for, and then they allowed me to create my own work. So I'll get some more of that as I'm talking up on the screen, just what I've created so far. Basically I just want to spend my life doing this because it's what really makes me happy, and it's something I'm very, very passionate about. So I thought I'd start a Patreon page just to see if I could get a little bit of funding together. That's also another reason why I made this video. I've got the opportunity, thankfully, to possibly be going to South Africa this year in June or July, depending on the weather and the timing and stuff. I'm hopefully going to be visiting some distant family out there, which I'm very excited about, and I'm also more excited to sort of take pictures of South Africa. They live in Cape Town, so that should be very exciting. My uncle also said that he may be able to go to Johannesburg, and I may be able to go as well, so that's very exciting. So I think that's about everything. I'm very passionate about travel and adventure. I'll run some more clips now, just so you can see what I'm talking, just sort of things I've done, a few little things, and it's just something I want to spend my life doing, and I want to share it with people. I want to share it with Patreon. I want to be able to share my creations. Any pictures I take once the Patreon page sort of launches, any pictures I take hopefully once I go to Africa, I'll be putting on Patreon first of all. People that pledge certain amounts, I'll be having conversations with them if you're pledging a high amount, but $1 you'll be able to see all my work, you'll get exclusive access to all my content, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing with travel and photography and everything else. So I think that's everything. So thank you guys. Please pledge if you can. It really helps me out. I've got a goal of $2,000 to be able to sort of fully go to Africa. That's the plane tickets, sort of travel expenses, camera gear, everything else. So I'm very hopeful that by the time sort of June, July hits, we'll be able to reach that goal, and I'll be able to share sort of creations with you, photography, videography, everything else. Also, if you do pledge $1 or above, you'll also be entered into a sort of prize raffle, where every month I'll be randomly selecting one person to send a print to. These prints will be mounted, and I'll be mailing them out to you. So I don't have any with me at the moment, but I've got some in my house. I need to get them out for my last exhibition. I've got a few left over, but I'll also be printing some other ones. They range from sort of A4 all the way up to A2 or A1. So be ready for that if you're a If you're a pledger, you may be getting a print in the post, a signed print. Also, for anyone that sort of pledges a really high amount, I think it was $20 or $25, you will have constant discount off in my store, 25%, but I may raise that higher depending on how many pledges I get, and depending on sort of the response I get. I may be adding new pledges, new sort of stuff, videography. So yeah, if you can, please contribute to the cause, and I'll see you on the flip side. Thank you.